Hello everybody, how's everybody doing out there today on this Saturday, April 2nd, 2022? What's going on out there? Yeah. I'm on here talking about the way the economy is, the way gas prices is, and is this getting crazy? And it's not even summertime. I'm thinking these gas prices will be just through the roof. I'm thinking people are going to pay $500 to fill the car up if something's not going to be done. I know they're talking about these gas vouchers and gas rebates and stimulus money, but you know, there's a channel out there that's been talking about a forced stimulus check for the past 9 months. He's telling everybody there's going to be 4 stimulus check. Well, I don't think that's going to happen. I mean, they're thinking the stimulus checks what caused the inflation anyway. It's crazy. And they're talking about people that during the pandemic got that forbearance on their mortgage and rent, and the foreclosure rate's about to skyrocket because a lot of people, because that order ended from the government to stop foreclosures and all that because of the pandemic, but people got behind because all it did was basically put it on the back burner. And they dug a hole so bad they couldn't keep up, and a lot of people are losing their homes over that. And then these housing prices are going through the roof. I mean, yeah. There's a church up the street. The guy bought it about a year ago on a... he bought it about a couple years ago, or a year and a half ago. A church. The church didn't pay their property taxes, so they sold it for the property taxes of $45,000. So somebody bought it for $45,000, and he sold it for $260,000. And of course he had to put money in it because the church was falling apart on the inside. The floors were caving in. It's nice. It's very nice inside. He put a lot of work into it. But some guy said him and his wife's going to move in it and live in it. I'm like, wow, that's a big church. Well, it's not humongous, but it's pretty big, you know. But yeah, I'm trying to buy the house I'm living in now, but the landlord keeps on increasing the price. And I'm thinking, man, I don't want to be upside down in this mortgage, because that's what's going to happen in this housing market crash here very soon. The bubble's about to burst. So a lot of people pay $300,000 or $400,000 for a 3 to 5 bedroom house. And when the housing market crashes, the homes are going to go down, and you're going to be upside down in your loan. It'll be worse than a car. It's like buying a car and you're owing more than what it's worth, but the house will be a lot worse because you pay $300,000 for a house, and it's only going to be worth 80 or 90, and you're way upside down in your loan, way negative equity. I know a lot of people said that's not going to happen, but I guess it will. I mean, I don't know. I'm thinking it might happen. The housing market prices in 2023 will drop tremendously. I'm talking big time. So if you paid all that money for that house, and it's going to be worth less than what you paid for it. So I don't know. That's what I hear. In 2023, around December or so, 2023, and the housing prices will go down. I mean, big time. So that's what I'm scared of. I'm scared of getting a mortgage, and I could have got it over the summertime for $100,000 with a 2.2% rate. But now the rates are increasing, and they're going to continue to increase. Here in about May, they're going to increase it again. And they're going like little increases at a time. They're not going big. They're going like 0.50, 0.25 or whatever, but they're nickel and diming the interest rates up and up and up. They don't want to do it all one time. Then you're talking about a stock market crash and all that crap. I mean, it's crazy. So, like during the pandemic, a lot of my friends got into credit card debt, and yeah, it's crazy. And I never used my credit cards, or very little, and I didn't use a couple of them, and they actually lowered my credit limit. They sent me a letter like, since you didn't use your card over a year, we're going to lower your credit limit from $2,100 to $500. I mean, Synchrony Bank was doing that real bad. During the pandemic, they were just out of the blue just lowering your credit limits. I had to get rid of those cards big time because I had like a $6,000 limit on one, and they lowered it to $100. And I had a Lowe's card, $5,000 limit, and they lowered it to $100 also. And I didn't owe any money, and I didn't, the card was paid off. And you know, I bought like a ladder and some paint and paid it off a month later, you know, before the due date, of course. Because the Synchrony Bank, the interest rates are high, like the store cards, 26% rate. I had a Big Lots card and Big Lots credit card, and I got rid of them. And they're like, "Why you get rid of it?" I said, "You only give me $1,000 limit, and I use it and pay it off. And you guys, I had the card for 6 years. You never give me any kind of credit increases." So, yeah, and the credit score ain't got nothing. You know, the credit score has been in the 800s for the past 3 years. So, and I can't get a credit limit. And I applied for a Walmart card, Chase Bank, Walmart Visa, Prime Visa signature card, and supposed to get an instant decision online, and I didn't. It was under review. So I got a letter a week later saying it's under review, and it said my credit score on there was 843. 843. And I called them up. I said, "What's going on?" They said, "Well, you need to talk to the fraud department." I'm like, "Fraud department?" "Yeah, because you got 843 score." I said, "What's that got to do with it? You think I'm fraud because I got an 843 score?" They said, "Well, a lot of people don't have that high of a score, so they think something's fishy." I said, "Well, I'm not in debt." Duh. They finally approved me after the runaround for 2 days. They gave me a $5,000 limit, and their interest rate's like 14.9% or something. And the cash advance limit is $250. I thought that's kind of stupid, but you know, I got a Barclays Ring MasterCard, and I got it 5 years ago, 8.9% rate. And that's even on cash advances. And the cash advances, I think, is like $2,000. So, yeah, so if I get a cash advance, and they'll just charge me 8.9% rate compared to a lot of these credit cards, or Discover will charge you 30%, and it starts the day you pull that money out of the ATM. So if I get $1,000 out of the ATM, that's $300 right there in interest, like immediately $300. That's why I don't use them on those. And they say the credit score has a big role in your interest rate, not on credit cards. I got 3 American Express cards, and it's 19% rate. And my score is 843. Yeah, so that's why I don't carry a balance. I'll use it for the rewards and everything, but I pay before the due date, before the statement date. Yeah, big time. I mean, yeah. I don't owe any credit cards money, and I got like 20 credit cards, 20, and I don't owe them any money. That's why my score is so high. If I use it, believe it or not, I use it one time, and they didn't get the money in time, and I used $30, and the score went down 50 points over $30 on the credit card. Yeah, I couldn't figure that one out. Then when I paid it off, the score went right back up. $30. Not like I used $3,000. $30 on 2 credit cards, 20 on one and 10 on another. And they didn't get the payment on time, so it posted after the statement date, and the next month it went back up 50 points. I'm like, that's kind of stupid, you know? You know, that's crazy, but yeah, I mean, yeah, my friend does credit repair. He's real good at it, and he's been real busy, but he's good at it. And he's been running special for March, but March is over with. So it's $100 to start, and $200. I think he said $200 down or $100 a month, and usually it's done within 6 months. Everybody's different. I know people want their credit fixed overnight, but that don't happen. It don't happen. You know, it just doesn't. It didn't. Your credit didn't take overnight to get destroyed. I tell you that. It took a while to get that credit destroyed. You know what I mean? Because usually when you miss payments or whatever, it starts showing after 60 days. So, yeah. The credit repair process takes, you know, it could take 2 months. It could take 4 months. It could take 6 months. But it just takes a process. And a lot of people are so impatient, and they want to apply for credit while the credit being repaired. You know, I tell people, when one bank will deny you, they all will deny you. Because he had some on there who's telling me about somebody had like 111 inquiries on one credit report. I'm like, 111? You know, them hard inquiries are negative marks. Negative marks. Yep. If you look at a credit report, it'll say red, potential negative marks, and it's got the hard inquiries in the red. They don't want you to have more than 2 hard inquiries in 2 years. or a year. Yeah. Yeah. I got a credit freeze on all my credit reports, but for some reason TransUnion, they're hard to unfreeze them online. I get a runaround. I have to call and call and call, and they said their freeze is off there, but the freeze ain't off there for about another day, 24 hours. So it's not off there immediately. And over the summertime, TransUnion, I got a freeze on them, and someone was getting credit my name, and they let all the hard inquiries go through. 7 of them within a month, and I've been trying to get them removed, and they play the delay game. You know, they delay it. You know what I mean? I'm still working on it. I filed a complaint with the Consumer Protection Finance Bureau, and 60 days. You know, they drag it out. The stall tactic, they call it. Yeah, because when you get them hard inquiries removed, they got to pay money back to the creditor to pull it, because they charge money to pull it and see what it is. They're so greedy, they don't want to pay that money back. That's why they delay. It's just crazy. That's why you hear these rumors about the government wants to take over the credit bureaus instead of profit. The credit bureaus do it for a profit, be a non-profit. The Consumer Protection Finance Bureau would take over the credit bureaus. And there's a lot of them out there. A lot of people say freeze the major 3. There's a lot more than 3 major 3 credit reports. The 3 major credit report agencies. There's a bunch of small ones that people don't know about. If you go to the Consumer Protection Finance Bureau website, you can see all the small bureaus. You see a lot of places say no credit check. Well, that's a lie, because these are called secret credit bureaus that nobody talks about. Yep. It's not they pull your credit because they're owned by the big credit bureaus. They're small bureaus. Yep. Check systems. Early warning. They pull for open a bank account up. They pull, and some places they pull your credit for a bank account. They pull from Experian. They open a checking account. I know I applied for a line of credit for my checking account in case it goes negative. They only approved me for $500, and I got on there. My Experian score was 845. So that score really ain't got nothing to do with it. So basically having 845 score is basically having like a 700 score, because when you get to 800, it really doesn't matter. So as long as you're in the 700s, you're good. 740 and above, you're good. 840s, it's like I just get more. I get more of the runaround. You know what I mean? When I apply for credit, having a high score, I just get the runaround. I had to talk to the fraud department. I mean, it's insane. You know, it's like, what the hell? A lot of people are saying they're doing these late night hack on getting a credit card with a low credit score of 25 grand. Not me. I applied for the late night hack and got a $1,000 limit with an 800 score. You know, it's crazy. You know, it's flat out crazy. You know, I mean, I got boom right there. See it? Gold. Run around. Got to run. They shipped me the card over the summertime. FedEx next day delivery. Like, they're in a hurry to get me in debt, aren't they? Shipping it FedEx. There's a business one right there. That's a business one right there. That's a gold card. But no, you're not going to see the numbers because they're on the back. These are metal cards. They're metal. Metal cards. Metal. Metal. See, there's that. Prime Visa. That's the one they gave me a runaround about. It was Chase Bank. Amazon Prime Signature Visa. Discover card. I really don't use these Discover cards. I mean, I do, but the interest rate, the cash advance fees are just absolutely crazy. I got 2 of these. This is the Chrome card. Okay. Then they got another one that's blue. This is blue. That's not Chrome. This is $2,600 limit. The other one's $5,000 limit. And they don't give you any kind of credit increases. I tried, and they said that I have low credit card usage. They don't give credit limits for that. Low credit card usage. That means you keep it under 10%. They're not going to give you any kind of credit line increase. I've done tried a couple times over the past couple years. I get the same old denial letter in the mail. Low credit card usage. Now, if you use high credit card usage, they will still deny you because Yeah, it's just crazy. And this one is a pain in the ass. This Target Red Card, they lowered my credit limit from 2,100 to 500 because I haven't used it in a year. That's a pain in the ass card there. Yeah, this is crazy. I mean, you know what I mean? And I applied for this Barclays card a couple months ago. They approved me, but they gave me a low credit limit. Low credit limit. ARP. $2,000 limit, 19 point or 20% interest rate. ARP Barclays. AARP Barclays. See? I got plenty of credit cards. Yeah. And there's only over $100,000 credit limit between all of them. Over $100,000. That's it. I mean, my highest credit limit is $8,600. $7,500, $5,000, $5,000, $5,000, $6,000, $10,000. I mean, I got over 20 cards here. 20 of them. You know. And I have this one here. American Express card, but right here. I had that since 2017, so $1,000 limit. That's all they give me. I mean, they don't increase it. $1,000 limit. I mean, it's just crazy, you know. Yes, and then they got this clear one. I got this. I had this for 6 years. It's a clear card, American Express. So again, $1,000 limit. They refuse to give credit line increases. I just stop asking. Usually they just give them to me. You know, out of the blue, a couple years later, I'll get an email saying, "Thank you for your excellent payment history. We increased your credit limit from 4,000 or 4,000 to 15,000." That's what they do. Yeah. So yeah. Then I got a Ring. They don't even have this card no more. Ring MasterCard. They don't have it. Barclays. They don't have it no more. Yeah, that's before they moved everything overseas. I talked to American, and he goes, "You got 800 score?" He said, "I'll give you 8.9% rate, fixed rate." I said, "That is cool." Yeah. If I carry a balance on a card, I use that. And if I need cash advance, I use that because it's only 8.9%, even on cash advances. These other ones are a joke, 30%. And it starts right when you pull the money out of the ATM. That is nuts. Now, Amazon Prime card, $250 cash limit, and the cash advance is like 24%. I'm not using that. That's nuts. You know, a lot of people go take advantage of these cards and just go crazy, go in debt with the cards. Big time. I mean, not me. And their score goes down because it's all about debt. The letter they sent me in the mail, Chase did. Chase said their credit score is based off how much money you owe the banks. So when it said 843, what the hell? 843 credit score, I believe it said, or 845. I can't remember, but hold on a minute. This thing is acting stupid. There it goes. I hit the button and my hatch popped up. Anyway, the letter said from Chase about that Amazon Prime card, Visa signature said they base your credit score on how much money you owe anybody. The banks, lenders, car loans, student loans, mortgages. And it came back 843, 845. It was up in the 840s anyway. So, but I had to talk to their fraud department because they were skeptical about that score. A lot of people are in debt. I said, well, not me, duh. I guess I'm the 1%. I only use a credit card. If I can't pay it back, I'm not using them. I don't charge a whole lot. I think the most I charged was $1,000, but I paid it back within 30 days. That way I ain't got to pay interest. So if I do carry a balance, it'll be the Barclays Ring MasterCard. That is it. So leave your comments down below. You know, I'll put these cards on my wife's credit bureau. She's got a couple negative items. I guess she didn't pay a couple of her credit cards. And my friend's working on it. One of them got removed. Her score went up 60 points, but it's still like 660 or 659. If you get that other one removed, it should be in the 800s. Because I added all my credit cards on her credit report, all 20 of them, or 22. I can't remember. I got so many cards. 22 cards. And her scoring went up 20 points because the negatives weigh down your score. Hers will be in the 800s when I'm done. But I'm not telling her that because she'll go out and get more cards and go in debt, go on a big shopping spree. I'm not going to do that. You know, she's got a couple of my credit cards, but I got them locked or she can't use them. She got to ask me. She can't sneak on Amazon or Walmart and buy a bunch of stuff and get thousands and thousands of dollars in debt. So, yep. That's what it is. She had all these credit cards. She went haywire with them and got so much debt. Now, I know she tried to blame me for it, but I'm not the one on the computer or the phone ordering all that stuff from Amazon and went crazy. You know what I mean? Discover Card gave her a credit card with the $10,000 limit. She burned that in 2 hours. And want to blame me for what she did. I said, you're the one that got on that computer. And 2 hours later, what happened? Money ran out. I said, yeah, you were going crazy. Wasn't keeping track of your spending. I said, that card is not made for that. Yep. I mean, she's still paying on it, but no negatives. No late payments, but they always ask you to pay. When you make a payment on a credit card, they always ask you, you want to make the minimum payment today? Because that's where they make their money. They don't ask you if you want to pay it off today or pay half of it or pay a quarter of it or pay 10% of it. Minimum payment covers the interest only. That's why they put on your bill, if you pay the minimum payment, it'll take you 15 years to pay this card off. 15 years, and you pay them $7,000 in interest. That is insane. The government made them put that on there because it's some kind of tactic they use. You want to make the minimum payment today? Nope. No interest at all. If you pay for the statement date online, pay for the statement date like a day or two before. Sometimes you make a payment, they don't process the payment until it goes through your bank. So I always do it like 3 days before the due date because they pull that crap on there. They do this ACH payments where it takes a day or two to go through your bank. Then they post it when it clears your bank. Yeah, that's how they do it. So I'll make sure at least 3 days, maybe 2 days, but I say 3 days before the statement date. That way you're not paying interest. You know, that interest adds up. I know a lot of people don't care, but that's a lot of money, especially the way this economy is. It's, you know, we're in a recession, and they're not telling everybody. The food prices are going nuts. Gas prices will be going. It's not even summertime yet, and it's $5 a gallon. Imagine paying $10 a gallon here in a couple of months for gas. And the food prices are ridiculous. Every time I order, every week the food prices go up and up and up and up. A pound of bacon, $13. And this a few months ago, it was only $5. I order it next week, it'll be $15.99 for a pound of bacon. I mean, every week it goes up and up and up. Yep. I can imagine the food prices. I told people it costs $50 to fill my lawnmower up. $50 to fill my riding lawnmower up. $50. Costs $25 to fill my lawnmower up. My regular lawnmower. My leaf blower, gasoline powered, costs $10 to fill it up. You know what I mean. That's crazy. But yeah. Comment down below. Hit that subscribe button for me. Thank you. If you got any questions about credit repair or credit or trade lines, I got a guy who does all that. Comment down below. Let me know. Okay? Yeah, I got trade lines too. All them trade lines. I don't do American Express trade lines because they don't report past payment history. So basically, on them gold cards, they don't put a credit limit. There's no credit limit. They got it on there. They got it on there. No preset spending limit. You have to get on the app and say, I want to spend $100,000, and it'll tell you if you're approved or not. I want to spend $30,000 on this or $100,000 on this. You put the amount in, it tells you if you're approved or not. There's no pre-spent spending limit. Yeah. So basically, people think, well, it's unlimited spending. Not really. Not really. It says on my card that my credit limit for overtime, to make payments on overtime, is $200,000. So I can charge up to $200,000 and pay it over time with interest. Not like I'm going to do that, but it's there. A lot of people take advantage of. I'm gonna go get me a Ferrari then, 200 grand. I'm gonna go get me a Porsche for 180 grand. Charging on my card. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna pay no 20% or 19.9 or 20% interest on a car. That is insane. A lot of people don't think before they act. I'm not doing all that. It's just there if you need it. It's not like you have to go spend it because they say you can spend it, but it's not, you know what I mean? It's just crazy. Yeah. But yeah, I'm going to hop off here. You guys have a great day. If you got questions or comments, comment down below. You know, I was young and dumb and got into debt, but I'm older now. I'm in my 50s, so I'm more wiser now. When you get older, you get wiser. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, yeah. So, I'll go live later, maybe. It depends on this weather. I know it's April 2nd, but it's like winter time out here. It is colder than crap out here. We got snow yesterday morning. April Fool snow. It was 85 degrees Wednesday, this past Wednesday, and the next day or so it was snowing. It was like, you can go swimming one day, and a day or two later, you're shoveling snow. We don't have a spring and a fall no more. It goes straight from winter to summer. That's what's going to happen this year, like it was the past few years. Yeah, we don't get these 70-degree weather and 50 for the low. We get like 40 for the high and 20 for the low and snow in April and May. It's just like I said, from winter to summer, and from summer straight back to winter. There's nothing there. I mean, global warming, climate change, or whatever you want to call it, but it's just crazy. Look at all them birds looking for worms in my yard. But yeah, you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. Like I said, if you got any comments or anything, need credit repair, comment down below. And I got a guy who does it. He's real good at it. He's not a scam artist. He's got good reviews. He's got his own YouTube channel. He goes on there basically every day, keeps everybody updated what he's doing, and have different topics. He's really good. I'm telling you, this guy is awesome. He's awesome. And yes, he does a real good job. Don't charge a whole lot of money. Don't get it. If you want your credit fixed overnight, not going to happen. It's going to take 2 to 3, 4, 5, 6 months. Everybody's different. It all depends what you need. All you need removed, and you can't apply for credit while he's fixing your credit. Like I said, if one denies you, they'll all deny you. That's the way I put it. They'll all will deny you. Wait till your credit's fixed. Then get trade lines if you need it, or get a secured card. It takes 24 months to get a credit score. So you can have no credit and get a secured card, and your score be real low. But after 2 years, you'll see it climb in the sevens, in the low sevens after 2 years. And don't max your credit card out, because it goes by your credit card usage. If you max your credit card out, my score is 843 or 845. If I max my credit cards out, my score will be 530. It's all based, credit score is based on how much money you owe the banks and how much negative marks you got. But yeah, keep your credit cards spending under 10%. Under 10%. Mine says 3% on my credit report. 3%. Now, if I go 30%, my score will probably go down in the 600, low sixes. Yeah, so don't spend money. Don't use credit cards if you can't pay it off before the due date, before the statement date. So if you want to go to the store and get 6% cash back, just use it to get groceries and pay it back before the due date, before the statement date, not the due date, the statement date. So if your statement date's on the 5th, pay it on the 1st or the 2nd. Give it a couple of days to post online. So, okay. Thanks for watching. And got any questions or anything, comment down below. Hit the subscribe and like button. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.